Hey there, I'm here in Nottingham having a full-time session, so I thought I'd do some filming. So this is part 2 of Yilu. So we just finished with the first movement with Buddha's warrior attendant pounds the mortar. From there, we're going to open up the fists, we're going to turn the body towards the left and spear through like we're driving our arm through our other arm. So we drive through, then we drop the elbow below the fingertips and point the fingertips in that direction as we start to turn right, and we open for white crane spreads wings. So again, it's turn, and this is going to stay in space while this hand stays in place and moves with the body. Then we drop the elbow below, open for white crane spreads wings. So it's important to note that the fingertips lead this entire movement. So the fingertips open, they point, and we go towards them. We drop the elbow, our fingertips point to where they're going to end up in white crane spreads wings. So everything's led by the fingertips, and you're reaching through the fingertips at all times. This is what gets you into reaching power. So spear, drop the elbow, open, white crane spreads wings. From here, we turn left again, and the hands circle. So this one comes up by the heart, and the other one comes up, palms up in a circle. So we open, close, then we step out into the chin stance, and then we begin lazy bout tie and coat. So this is basically just going to be 3 positive circles. 1, 2, and 3. So again, spear through, open, close, the hand circle around. So the right hand comes in a positive circle around, and the other one comes in a negative circle to here. So we positive and negative. Step out, lazy bout tie and coat. 1, 2, 3. So what's different about each one of them, because each single positive circle is actually, buzz off B, is actually different. They look the same, but the intent is different. So when we do the first one, the major intent is going to be like drawing the palm across. So it's like we're trying to apply an arm break across our body through our palms. So we apply the first one, we push our intent out our palms and across to the side. The second one is going to be going in the same direction, but it's going to be out the forearms instead. So instead of applying pressure out the palm, it's going to be applying pressure out of the middle of the forearm. So 1, out the palm into the side, out the forearm into the side, and then the last one is going to be powering upwards with the palm. So out to the side with the palm, out to the side with the forearm, and then out and up with the palm. So it's the same movement. It looks very similar. It is pretty much invisible to the difference between each one, but each one does have a difference in intent, but it just can't be seen as easily, but it can definitely be felt. As soon as you apply the arm break on someone, you can see where all the different pressure is applied via their arm, and they can feel it. So then after we do 3 of those, we're going to come down again, and when we come up this time, this hand is going to come up as well. So we turn left, and we're in this position. The important thing about this position is both hands are not going up. They're actually doing different tasks. So one is spiraling in a positive circle upwards, while the other one is coming up and back. So it has an upward pressure and a back pressure, where the other one just has up. So this is pulling back while this is pushing up. So it's like this. So it's not both come up, It's one pulls back and the other pops upwards. So this, of course, would be like an arm break, right? You grab their arm and pop. So you pull them to get them off balance and then pop their elbow. Then after this, we're going to turn further left. The arms are going to do a small circle and then touch right on either side of the throat, right about here. So we get here, small circle, turn back. We pull our leg up into like a cat stance, only our intent is this way, but our cat stance is to the other 45-degree angle. So come, turn, and then our palms come down like so. So turn further left, turn right, and the palms come downwards at a 45-degree angle. This is very important as this is built to throw someone at this angle, because a lot of people, like our bodies as humans naturally can deal with forces in one direction, but it has very problem time dealing with forces coming on 45-degree angles. So that's why this push is on a 45-degree angle, because if someone were to resist that, they wouldn't just have to stop force going this way and resist it, nor would they have to just stop force going down and resist it. They have to stop force going this direction, which is a combination of downward force and sideways force, which is very hard for the body to do. So that's why this comes down at a 45-degree angle. So, and that technique, by the way, is 6 ceilings, 4 closings. And the reason why it's named that is because we close off 4 parts of the body. So we close off both armpits and both hip joints in this closing technique. So it's like a squeezing sensation. You're squeezing these spaces between our joints together to make our body more solid. And the 6 ceilings is the 6 joints of their body: wrist, elbow, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle. So 4 of our joints close a space, and it seals and locks all 6 of their joints. So we come up, circle, 6 ceilings, 4 closings. I'll do it again. So, who's warrior 10 pounds of mortar? Spear as we turn left, drop the elbow, turn right, open, white crane spreads wings, turn left, positive circle, negative circle, step out into the Chen stance, lazy bout tying coat. The reason why this one's called lazy bout tying coat, because you know with Chinese coats, they have like all the frog buttons going up and down. So it's like you're tying your coat very lazily as you're fighting someone off. It's like, oh, I don't really have time to deal with you. I've got other things. It's very snooty like that. So, lazy bout tying coat. So press sideways with the palm, press sideways with the arm, press up with the palm. Then out, then one more time, down, and break, turn left more, 6 ceilings, 4 closings. So, once again, turn left, turn right, turn left, step, turn right, turn left, turn right, turn left, turn right, turn left, turn right, turn left, turn left again, turn right, and close. Okay, is there anything else I need to mention about that? I think I got everything I wanted to talk about. So now just do a couple times facing different directions for you guys to follow along. So, who's warrior 10 pounds of mortar? And facing that direction. That direction. hand in the rear direction. Of course, always know that the knees can't come in or out like this. They always have to stay over the knees as we turn. And all the basics rules apply, stand tall like the monkey, all those things. Always applying at all times throughout the form. You should never break those things. One thing I forgot to mention, when coming out into the chin stance, the idea is like you're sinking onto a ball. So if you've got like a big, like not medicine ball, but a big bouncy like therapy ball type thing, it's like you sit down on top of it, and because your weight and pressure press down on it, the sides go out, right? So as we get ready to sit, it presses out on the legs, which causes the foot to come out. So it's both that pressure as well as the body turning left in order to get the foot to come out. So it's a combination of sitting and turning that force the foot out. Because just as Dantian Move 6 Harmonies Follow is for hand movements, it's also for foot movement. So we turn towards the left to get this out, and we sit down. So make sure not to step out with all your weight like it's this, because you're not in control at that point. There's a moment where before you're landing that your opponent can take advantage of your unbalancedness. But here, we sink, and we haven't put our full weight back there yet, so we can take our leg back if needed. So we step out, and then continue. That's it for this part. See you in the next part.